Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. You know what, I've been up extra early this morning because got up to watch the All or Nothing documentary that's out on Amazon Prime. Watched the first 3 series, and you know what, it was actually all right. I enjoyed it. Not as the expose that we're all we knew we wouldn't see, but no, it's quite good, and it's very Arteta focused, and I've enjoyed it so far. If you really want to get my real thoughts on it, we're going to be doing a reaction video to it, me, Turkish, James and Cecil, so make sure you check that out later on the channel. But it's out now, and I would definitely recommend it as something to watch. Especially if you're an Arsenal fan. Not having the speakers blurting out "You'll never walk alone." But listen, definitely in watching that, you can see that Mikel Arteta is definitely a very innovative manager. And also the other thing that was really striking in watching it was they showed like the first 3 games of last season and how ill prepared we were for the first game of the season. And of course, we got the first game of the season this year coming up tomorrow, and we look so much more prepared. You know what I mean? When you look at the sort of players that we've bought in, the fact that somebody like Gabriel Jesus has had a full pre-season, you know, Saliba's at the back, you know, Zinchenko's had pre-season. The first 3 games of last year, honestly, it just reminded me of how horrendous and how badly prepared we were. And I think we've definitely learned from those mistakes, and that's why we've been so active in this year's transfer market, and that's been good to see. And we're still, looking for players. If you look at what Fabrizio Romano was saying yesterday, he says that Arsenal's still very, very active in the market, looking for players. And, of course, offloading players. We've seen a lot of players already this week on the move from Arsenal. There's still a few to go. Lucas Torreira thing is still sort of rumbling on a little bit. Torreira, of course, is linked heavily with this move to Galatasaray in Turkey. There's so many conflicting rumours on it. There's rumours that, it's imminent, that he's about to go over to Turkey and get the deal done, have his medical, and it will be announced as a Galatasaray player. Arsenal want the deal done. So there's those rumours, but then there's other rumours that say that, it's not close yet to getting done, that he's stalling on the deal. He's awaiting other clubs to come in from him from Italy. So nothing definitive yet, but it does look like Lucas Torreira is starting to near the exit of Arsenal, whether it be Galatasaray, whether it be Italy, but he definitely does look like he's on his way out. And another player that looks like he's definitely on his way out is Pablo Mari. Now, we've spoken about this one several times over the past couple of days with this linking him to Monza. That's the team that's come up into Serie A in Italy. And again, reading Fabrizio Romano this morning, he's reporting on it, saying that Monza have submitted an official proposal for Pablo Mari, a loan with an obligation to buy. Mandatory in the case of Monza. Mandatory in the case that Monza will remain in Serie A next season. So if they stay in Serie A, then he would, have to sign for them. It'd be an obligation to sign. If not, then that obligation wouldn't kick in. Be interesting to see if Arsenal are going to be willing to accept that deal, because, I thought that, Arsenal just want to sell him outright. But I guess if they can get him off the wage bill for a full season, and then there's an obligation for him to be bought at the end of that period, then that might be appealing to him. They just want to move the player on at this stage. And what about Nicolas Pepe? What is going to happen with Nicolas Pepe? This is a real interesting one. At the moment, there's no real movement on this one. But the fact that Arsenal have been looking for, a right winger, and that's definite, because we know that there was an interest in trying to sign Rafinha about a month or so ago, and it didn't happen. It said that, Nicolas Pepe is on his way out. There's even been rumours that he's been offered to Newcastle, and also rumours that he'd be willing to join Newcastle. But at the moment, no movement on Nicolas Pepe. No movement yet on bringing in another right winger. But will Nicolas Pepe still be an Arsenal player come the end of this window? And there's no doubt about it that if we do sell him, we're going to take a massive, massive hit on Nicolas Pepe. Remember, our record signing, £72 million. And at this stage, I don't even know what we'd get for him. We'd be lucky to get around about £20 million for him. And the market out there is not big for a player like Nicolas Pepe. I don't know if you guys have noticed that the real big spending clubs, apart from, say, Barcelona, the real big spending clubs have all been here in the Premier League. I think the clubs in European football are really, really suffering still from the pandemic, from the real crisis that we have with money. You've seen so many loan deals and so many sort of structured deals happening across Europe. It's really the Premier League that have been the big, big spenders as usual, and the teams that have got all the money. And I just don't think we're going to get a lot of money for Nicolas Pepe if he is sold this summer. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens with him. We are linked with another right winger today, and that's this guy, Yeremi Pino of Villarreal. Plays for, of course, Unai Emery's Villarreal. He is very, very highly rated, this youngster. Still only 19 years of age. You'll see their evaluation of £36 million as per transfer market. However, some are saying that the valuation could be as high as £67 million. 9 goals and 5 assists last season in La Liga. And the Daily Star reporting today that Arsenal are one of several clubs in the Premier League that are very interested in him. Liverpool said to be very, very interested. So are Chelsea, and so are Manchester City. He's already a full Spain international. He's already had about 4 caps for Spain. And Arsenal are said to be one of those clubs really, really interested in him. Now, fitting the profile of the type of players that Arsenal are looking for, which are young, gifted players. But 19, I don't know. We've already got Bukayo Saka there. We've already got a host of young players who can play out wide. I would have thought if Arsenal are going for that wide player, they'd probably be looking for someone with a little bit more experience, a little bit older. I don't, you know what? I'm not even sure, but he's a very, very talented winger. At the moment, I'm not sure if this is a player that Arsenal will move for this window. As I said, it will be very, very expensive. Very, very highly rated over there in Spain, and Arsenal linked with him today. This one really, really interested me today. Aubameyang. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang being linked with a move to Chelsea. Now, I know, listen, he doesn't play for Arsenal no more, but it's just intrigued me. A player that we let go, of course, famously in January, and let's be real, it worked out brilliantly for both parties. I was really keenly watching the All or Nothing documentary, trying to get the lowdown on the Aubameyang thing, and I think they're going to be showing it more in the next episodes that are coming up. But Aubameyang left from Arsenal, went to Barcelona, and he's had a great, 19 goals I think he scored? No, 13 goals in all competitions for Barcelona since January. He's really been a revelation there. However, they brought in Robert Lewandowski, and now, what's going to happen to Aubameyang? And Chelsea are interested in signing him. They're said to be, making inquiries through his representatives. And could Aubameyang end up at Chelsea? And how would you feel about that as an Arsenal fan? How would you feel about Aubameyang going to Chelsea as an Arsenal fan after leaving Arsenal? I guess, I don't know how to feel about it because, we got rid of him, didn't we? And a guy's got to have his future. But, I don't know, it's very intriguing. I'd love to hear what you guys have got to think about it. What it does show is that, again, I want to say give up and give a lot of credit to Arsenal and Mikel Arteta here in the transfer business. They went for Gabriel Jesus. They knew they needed a striker, right? They got Jesus done, despite Chelsea trying to hijack it. And now Chelsea are in a desperate situation to try and get a striker. And now they're having to go for Aubameyang, a player that we let go. That shows you that our transfer business so far has been on point. Gabriel Jesus, a good signing, 25. They're desperately trying to get Aubameyang, 33 going on 34. What does that tell you about the direction of travel in the transfer business of Arsenal and Chelsea at the moment? One team looks very desperate in how they're doing things. One other team looks very organised and very structured and knowing what they're doing. And that team is Arsenal. And you don't normally say that about Arsenal. But so far, the transfer business has been good. Can we round it off well as well? That's what's going to be interesting to see. Listen, thanks for watching the show today. Don't forget, as I said, check out our review of the All or Nothing documentary. Also, we've got some great previews to the Crystal Palace game, previews that we've done at Crystal Palace's ground. So make sure you check that out as well. Looking forward to that game tomorrow. Thanks for watching the show, and I'll see you all tomorrow.